You know, I've been waiting for a long time to get my hands on you NXT Tag Team Punks, Broserweights. You people are going down. And yes, Revival, I don't care, because the Wheelchair Mafia, we get what we want. We take what we want. Because all you walkers out there are gonna pay. And you know, you've got Dean Ambrose with plans, you've got a lot of things, but we've got Mr. Ouchie right here, and you can't take what's ours. We're gonna get in there, and we're gonna take our titles. Tell him, Killer!
Yeah, you know, we've been at this game for a long time now, and it doesn't matter if it's the Undisputed Era, it doesn't matter if it's the Street Profits, it doesn't matter if it's the Forgotten Sons, Danny Burch and Only Larkin, the Broserweights, Imperium, Dallas, and whoever else. We're going through you and we're taking those titles.
That's right, and you people, you stupid motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
Huh?
You're not even the Mafia, there's just the two of you.
Come on, seriously?
You too?
I call the cops.
You're an Intercontinental Champion, for Christ's sake.
And I will fuck you up, you little terrock.
Okay, guess that's back to square one.
Can't do it on
The main roster.
main roster, the Royal Rumble. Can't do it in NXT. What now? Where do we go?
Oh, I think we have a plan. Wheelchair Mafia is gonna get their day.
We always get what we want.
Hey, man, here. Killer Kyle. Welcome to welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. This is me, Matt, and him over here is Killer Kyle, and it's good to be back. I mean, it's been a while, anyways, and yeah, I just figured that it's a new year. Let's start with basic format. We can only do pay-per-views. Maybe we'll do a look back at or a top 10 as an extra video. But there's a lot of pay-per-views coming up, so...
Especially now that we're coming to the end of February.
Yeah.
Got Portland coming up this weekend. Miss Quail. Got Super Showdown. We've got Resolution. And then Sacrifice.
Yeah. Now, I've been trying to keep up with a lot of those. Okay, I'm not quite sure. But anyways, today we're doing two. And the first one we're going to do is NXT Portland. NXT TakeOver Portland.
Yes.
And Brian Zane lives there, wrestling with regret. And he'll be at this show, I'm sure. So, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're going to start off with my favorite wrestler, Dominic Dijakovic.
There you go.
And taking on Keith Lee for the North American Championship.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
You know, anytime these two have been in a ring together, they've tore the house down and pretty much stolen the show, and I have a feeling that's exactly what they're going to do again on Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at these two individuals who wrestled in Ring of Honor and probably elsewhere, and it's like very cool to see these guys go at it again.
Yes.
This time for the North American title.
Right,
I'm not sure if they ever wrestled for a title, but here it is. So
Yeah, the previous times they had matches against each other, it was just a straight up match.
Yeah.
Now, they could have wrestled against each other elsewhere, and maybe there was a title on the line, but as far as I know...
But you look at both of these guys, Dominic is one of those big forces to be reckoned with, or however that saying goes. Keith Lee's definitely the powerhouse, the big guy, and I know that nowadays there's a lot of big guys that have agility, or that are very good athletes. I think this is going to be interesting because Keith Lee can definitely fucking move.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, fucking diving out of the ring, or, you know, doing the mosh pit thing with Adam Cole.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, it's fucking insane what this guy can do. So...
Keith Lee can do, guys, regular 325, 30, 40-pound man really shouldn't be able to do, and Dominic Dijakovic has been able to do things that a 6'7" guy shouldn't be able to do.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say that Keith is gonna retain.
Yeah, I was feeling Keith will retain too.
I mean, I don't see him losing the title that quick.
No.
But...
It'll be a damn good match. You can bet your ass on that. I just don't see Keith losing the title yet.
Yeah, and if they have a rematch at some point, and I'm sure they will, because obviously NXT TakeOver Ciampa.
I'm sure they'll have one.
Yeah.
Ciampa, yeah, they'll probably have a rematch there.
So, I mean, fuck. Tampa's already the home of NXT. Or is it? No.
Orlando.
Orlando, yeah. Okay.
So, they're still going to be in the Florida area.
Yeah. So, that's going to be a good match.
For sure.
We'll have the...
Best friends turn better rivals.
The grudge match of the century. So we've got the two New Zealanders. We've got Tegan Knox versus Dakota Kai. And, yeah, what a rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Dakota Kai started with the heel turn, beating the fuck right out of Tegan and just leaving her to rot in that cage. And then you have Tegan Knox attacking Dakota Kai.
In the crowd,
World collide. It's gonna be a fucking war, and I think that, I don't know, I mean, to pick a winner will be interesting. I'd like to see Tegan get her redemption over Dakota, but Dakota has become one of the best heels on NXT.
Oh, for sure.
So, I'm not sure about this one. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I do know it's gonna be a hell of a match. It's no holds barred or whatever, so...
Yeah, it's no holds barred or a street fight or something like
A street fight, that's what that is.
Yeah.
So...
It was 2 weeks ago that these ladies had a match against each other, and I believe Tegan Knox got the win, and Candice LeRae got involved.
Yeah.
Because I think Dakota was going to use the knee brace again or something like that. And so this is going to be the rematch of that, and they made it a street fight. So.
Well, it's interesting because I just thought of this now for some reason. It's going to be kind of like Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Because you have Tommaso getting injured and he has those crutches, and when he's, you know, wrestling again, he still has a crutch that he beats the shit out of everyone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, I could see Dakota Kai have that brace during the match against Tegan, but I could also see Tegan use that against her as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking good match, man, and I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
So for this one, I don't know.
Yeah. I think maybe go Tegan, just
Yeah,
see her get her retribution on Dakota, although with what happened a couple weeks ago, if Dakota gets the win on Sunday, you know, they're 1-1, so have a
Yeah.
rubber match and
yeah. I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna pick too. Tegan for the win.
right.
I think that, you know, at some point she's gonna need it.
Yeah.
We now go on to the NXT Women's Championship match. We've got Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. What's interesting about this match is that you not only have this match on Sunday, but you have the thing with Charlotte and Rhea for WrestleMania, and Charlotte going to NXT, and, you know, having Bianca coming out and then Rhea coming out, and then they double team Charlotte, which I enjoyed, but
Oh, the thing that I really got a kick out of is Rhea and Charlotte are face to face with each other, and Bianca's like, "You're not gonna ignore me. I'm in the ring too." And you see Charlotte kind of go like this, and Bianca's reaction was like, "Oh, girl, you did not just do that."
yeah, you motherfucker. And then, you know,
She did a really good job at showing what she was thinking
yeah,
and not saying a word. And see, that's a key quality about a pro wrestler that a lot of them seem to either lack
Yeah.
or they don't know about, whatever the case may be, is you gotta be able to convey emotion of some kind
Yeah.
and not be able to say a word. And
exactly.
Bianca did a really good job of that when they had that little face-off in the ring. And,
Yeah.
like, it's almost as if Charlotte and Rhea were completely just disregarding Bianca, and Bianca's like, "Oh, hell no, you're not gonna ignore me."
Yeah. So, I know in my heart of hearts that Rhea's going to win this match only because I don't see. Well, actually, that's a possibility as well. Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair. Because you got these two, like,
Supremely athletic women.
and they're full of themselves, and yeah, I know that Charlotte has the pedigree, and she's a second generation wrestler.
Yeah.
However, you know, Bianca Belair definitely has that street. Yes, I said it. You know, well, she's also got the athletic background and all that kind of cool achievements that she's made, and
Yeah.
but I think having Charlotte call out Rhea Ripley as, or no, Rhea called Charlotte out.
Yeah.
Having that as a good match at WrestleMania, it's too soon to even do that because you have Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for the title. So Bianca can potentially win the match, and it can be Charlotte versus Bianca.
I really feel that as due time it can be
Yeah.
for Bianca to be a champion, I don't see Rhea losing on Sunday. I really don't.
No, not at all.
Because, I mean, she's only won the title like 2 months ago. She's had a fairly good run with it, but she's only defended it a few times. So I think in order for her to have a legit title run, if you will, hold it a little longer, defend it a little more,
Yeah.
and then by the time we get to WrestleMania, whether it be TakeOver Tampa or WrestleMania itself,
Right.
you know, have a match then. And if you take the title off of Rhea and put it on Bianca, fine.
Hmm.
if you go into WrestleMania and have Rhea defend the title against Charlotte at WrestleMania, cool. Here's something to kind of wrap your mind around. As long as NXT has been in existence and there's been several takeovers the weekend of WrestleMania, Dallas, New York, Chicago, or whatever, Florida, whatever.
Yeah.
Not once has there been a championship defense from NXT, women's tag, the main title, even if you want to throw in the North American title too, at WrestleMania.
Right.
So if you go into this match and have Rhea against Charlotte for the title at Mania, you're making history.
Pretty much, yeah. And I think that would be awesome. I just don't want to see Charlotte win, but it's leading that way. Only because Charlotte hasn't beaten Rhea. So,
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen, I'm sure. So, yeah, I'm going to say Rhea.
Yeah. So next we go on to another grudge match with Johnny frickin' Wrestling and, well, Mr. Takeover, Johnny Gargano, and the Prince, Finn Balor.
Yeah. We're not going to Johnny Wrestling. When I'm done with you, you're going to be Johnny Ross's Wrestling.
Aye.
It's like Finn Balor rejuvenated.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like going back to what I said last year about Finn Balor when he was in New Japan as Prince Devitt.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like this weird character that was even better than when he went to WWE. So he's kind of bringing that back into WWE territory.
Yeah. Like he's gone back to calling himself the Prince, just
So,
still using the name Finn Balor.
yeah. So, that being said, I think that's cool. I don't think he'll do another match with the makeup.
No.
So, that's, you know, it is what it is. So, there's that. Now, the ongoing thing with Johnny Gargano and, you know, it's basically just Finn attacking Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Having Johnny retaliate at some point.
Mm.
So it's like, okay, that's great and everything. But, you know, we could have picked a stipulation for this match.
Yeah, it would have made sense. I mean, I'm sure the match is going to be good.
Yeah.
I think it would have made it a little bit better to have some sort of stipulation to it. It could have been false count anywhere.
Yeah.
It could have been no disqualification. Could have been a steel cage, you know?
Yeah.
But
When you have the match at Worlds Collide with Finn Balor and Ilya Dragunov, and of course I marked out for that in our prediction show.
yes.
However,
Dance break!
yeah, there was a lot of crickets in that match. Now,
Seemed to be.
a lot of them probably don't watch NXT UK,
Yeah.
but when I see Dragunov and I see the kind of wrestler he is and unique and everything else, I thought it was going to be great. And it was a good match.
Oh, it was an outstanding match.
And so with this one, I think it's going to be a really good match. A lot of submissions I can see are going to be used.
Yes.
It's just, who do you think is going to come out on top?
Johnny.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's time for Johnny. And I know that Finn lost a lot of matches in the past, one by one. And he's been on quite the streak
Yeah.
as a heel in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, Johnny's going to win.
You go back to that really amazing promo that Balor cut when he returned to NXT. It was like the week or 2 weeks later, and he's talking about how, like, I was flat on my back looking at a guy with a mask and this crazy dude and whatever, and then, you know, losing several matches and all this other stuff. And then, you know, come to NXT and get that kick in the ass, if you will, to refuel himself and refocus himself and get that drive back, if you will,
Right.
determination, what have you. I think it benefited him quite well.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, we'll see what happens when he finally does end up back on the main roster. Will he still be the Prince? Will he be just regular old Finn Balor? Will he be the Demon? Or the Demon King? Whatever.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
But I really think Johnny should go over in this one.
Agreed. So now we got the Take Team Championship match. You've got the champions Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish of Undisputed Era taking on the Broserweights.
The Broserweights, Pete Dunne and
Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, don't want to blank on his name again.
No, he's probably done that many times.
Nah. You know, one thing I said to Matt was throughout the weeks and even leading into the finals of the Dusty Cup with Girls with Young Veterans, and they're talking about blunts and smoke and stuff like that. It's like, man, I didn't think WWE would ever use that kind of talk again. During the Attitude Era, sure, but I didn't think they'd ever go talk about blunts and smoke and stuff like that in like 2020, but
shit. I mean, they seem to be a good pair. And
oh, they are.
Got two guys that have nothing in common, yet they're a good take team. And I can see Matt Riddle and fucking Pete Dunne, who definitely is the straight man, if you will.
Yeah.
Doesn't crack a smile or anything like that. And of course you got the Stone Man, Matt Riddle, in trying to make him laugh and just being silly and whatever. So, you know, it is what it is. But then you got the veterans of Red Dragon and, you know, many matches that they've had under their belt. I just think that, yeah, they've met their match. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is true.
Yeah.
They've met their match, and Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne.
Yeah, I mean, this would be a very interesting match to watch. I have a feeling it'll be a good match. It'll be very technical, very hard-hitting, you know, Pete Dunne and his joint manipulation and
shit.
Matt Riddle and his kicks and, you know, the spear and all this other stuff. And, you know, Kyle and Bobby, they're very well versed in submissions and striking and the catch-as-catch-can style, if you will.
Yeah.
And as well as Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle have been together and forming the team during the Dusty Classic and winning the tournament, winning the trophy. Could they win the title? Sure they could. Will they? I mean, if you give them a little longer as a tag team, then yeah, you could put tag titles on them. And the future for right now,
yeah,
I don't know. Would it be cool to see? Sure it would be. Is it the right time now?
Well, I mean, it's nice to know that they won the Dusty Classic.
Yeah.
It's cool. I agree. I think that right now is not the time. If you want to do it, go to NXT TakeOver Tampa and have that match there, a rematch for that, because if you have it at WrestleMania weekend, hell, that will be meaning more than having a win this Sunday.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that right there.
Oh, yes, of course, we have the main event of the card for the NXT Championship. The man that never lost the title had to give it up because of an injury. The Sicilian psychopath and Tommaso Ciampa, and the, of course, NXT champion
Adam Cole, baby!
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is another Ring of Honor match that I'm fucking willing to see.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, you watch Ring of Honor back in 2012 to 2013 or whatever, you know. Adam Cole, television champion, becoming a heel after winning the world championship. And then, of course, you've got Tommaso Ciampa, who, the Sicilian psychopath, who had some issues in Ring of Honor, and I thought at one point was going to leave.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course he did that stint in TNA for, I think, 2 matches or something.
Something like that, yeah.
And then of course coming to NXT with Johnny Gargano. These 2 guys are the best wrestlers of today.
Absolutely.
And I think that it's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah.
They've had a lot of really good matches in NXT. And so I can't wait to see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Tommaso's gonna win Goldie? I'm not quite sure. I think that the Undisputed Era still has Adam Cole's back and may interfere at some point. I don't know. You have a lot to go on, and I think that it's gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna win. I can't have a decisive winner for this one. It's just gonna be left up in the air because you've got Undisputed Era backing up fucking Adam Cole. You've got Johnny Gargano and whoever else wants to back up fucking Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be an interesting match. Nonetheless, I don't know what to say about it.
I have a very strong feeling eventually Goldie comes home.
Pretty much.
Will it be Sunday? Perhaps. Could they leave it down the road towards WrestleMania? Yeah. Would it mean more? I think so.
I think it's gonna mean more. As well as Broserweights becoming the TAKE champions for the first time. If you don't have Adam Cole lose on Sunday, have him lose at NXT Tampa, because that's gonna mean a fuck of a lot more.
Yeah.
And I mean, what can I say? It's WrestleMania weekend, so.
And I mean, considering the fact that Tommaso never lost the title in a match, he had to give up the title because he had neck surgery.
Yeah.
Since he's come back, it's made him that much more driven to be a champion again. I mean, you look at the number of wrestlers that gave up the title to injury and came back. They had a lot of fire in them to regain the championship and hold the title again and have a really good run with it too. And that seems to have been the case with Ciampa. Likely will happen.
Yeah.
It's all just a matter of when.
Well, basically that's the way I see it too.
Yeah.
So, that's NXT that's NXT Portland. I don't necessarily say TakeOver, but it's going to be a good show, and I mean, every NXT TakeOver is a good show, and it's straight to the point.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of matches, but it's an entertaining show as is, so
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what happens. Now, since we are back in business, after this, we will do a look back at St. Valentine's Day Massacre 1999, as we have Valentine's Day tonight.
Yes.
So after I suck yeah, scratch that.
Yeah, didn't need to say that out loud.
Yeah. We will talk to you in a bit. Later.
Jeez, man, we're good friends and all, but damn, that's a little too far.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you can eat my